Chattanooga, sophomore Sean Greavy out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Jordan again, one of those young wrestlers with some promise, Jared. They just need a mat experience, which they're getting. Ooh. Like right there is a lesson that you learn. 2 points for Sean Greavy.
I mean, Jordan's definitely one of those guys that he never makes the same mistake twice. So, I mean, he definitely learns from each experience when he gets back out there. And, I mean, he's grown and gotten better each time he stepped out on the mat.
Sean 10-8 overall, and wouldn't you know it, Jared, a 5-match winning streak, including 4 wins in last week's Lone Star Duel. At the Lone Star Duels that you've heard us talk so much about last week, it was 4 wins versus Air Force versus Utah Valley versus Brown versus Wayland Baptist, as they certainly got their money's worth. They'll be wrestling again on Sunday at Davidson as they make their way back to Chattanooga. So a 2-conference trip stop for the Mocs. Final 2 minutes of period number 1, 2-0 the score. As Sean Greavy trying to get his 11th win of the season. Jordan Tolbert trying to score points for Campbell. Campbell trailing overall from Chattanooga 20-4. You take a look at the standings. There's just 2 undefeated teams in conference. Of course, 2 teams have not played yet in conference, but App State 2-0. They beat Campbell here a couple of weeks ago by the score of 37-6. Then comes UTC 1-0. Campbell is 2-1. Again, they have had some impressive early wins. VMI 1-1. The Citadel and SIUE have not wrestled in conference yet. Gardner-Webb 0-2. Davidson 0-1.
Tolbert was in a tough position right there, and double boots in, getting his arm cranked, so definitely look forward to that whistle.
2-0 here early. Sophomore Sean Greavy taking on freshman Jordan Tolbert. Riding time now up at 1:45 for Sean Greavy. You know, it's interesting looking over at this Mocs roster too, Jared. You don't see, it's not a senior-laden team by any means. There's a lot of young wrestlers on this team as well.
No, I mean, it's a good mixture of seniors, sophomores, and juniors. I mean, it's the way sometimes you gotta have it set up. I mean, you got some guys, I mean, peaking at the right times in their careers in their junior and senior years.
Yep.
And maybe they had to wait because they had some tougher upperclassmen during their times. And then, I mean, sometimes you got those stud freshmen and sophomores that just hop right in the lineup and are able to score some points for you. I mean, they got a nice mixture of those types of guys on their team right now.
Final 15 seconds of period number 1. Tolbert hanging tough, down 2-0 to Chattanooga's Sean Greavy. And with that score, that is how period number 1 will end. Let's recap the scoring for you. We started at 174 as a 7-2 victory. Clemens over Cook. And it was a 4-0 victory as Pridmore at 184 took out Matt Cox. John Weekly scoring the only point so far at 197 for Campbell in the major decision, a 16-4 decision. And Big Joe Nolan getting pinned by fellow freshman heavyweight Kevin Malone on a quick reversal of fortune. It looked like Nolan was going to get Malone for the pin. Would have given Campbell the lead at the time, but the tables were turned at 125. Cole Gallagher took down Chance Crater 11-2 for Chattanooga, and Chattanooga winning with their number 14 freshman star Nick Soto, an 18-5 decision over Joey Rizzolino. And here we are at the 141s. Jordan Tolbert hanging tough as he trails 4-1 against sophomore Sean Greavy. Greavy in the gold and blue, Tolbert in the black and orange. 3 more classes to come up after this, of course. 20-4, Chattanooga looking for their 37th straight Southern Conference win. 37 straight. They've not lost since Valentine's Day of 2004. probably refer to that as the Valentine's Day
Gee,
Massacre
get in your
now, huh?
stance.
Didn't seem much at the time, but that is the last time they have lost. We talked about it again, but it's worth repeating. That's just incredible. No matter what sport you're in, no matter what conference you're in.
No, that's a long time not to lose in conference.
7-time defending champion. It was interesting though this year, and maybe the coaches were just tired of it, but in the voting for the rankings of these teams preseason, App State got 23 votes, Chattanooga got 24. So that again, as it has been, will be an interesting showdown. And Tolbert going down to the mat as he almost got his leg snapped up there. That is 2 points for Sean Greavy as he leads 6-1. The final 5 seconds here of period number 2.